smaller than ours in a way.
But that's the point, is that
No,
we
it
can't,
isn't. It's
because
the
they were all
exact
under
same.
the influence. Most of them
Well,
were under the influence of Cybok's sort of mind manipulation stuff. We can't really tell how much time passed.
Well, you can, because they obviously didn't age.
No, but you know,
would
it could
you-
be all about perception. It's all about perception.
Well, that was my argument. It's not about perception, because they would see the actual effects of being in transit for that long. And in Star Trek 6, they very clearly contacted the Federation and outside influence, outside of Cybok's influence, and they would have seen how much time had actually elapsed.
True.
I know. It is true.
But then again, there could have been some sort of time dilation effect or something, because maybe the old.
Well, it's possible they found a wormhole, but it's weird that it's never mentioned later in any of the Star Treks, especially for Voyager, for whom I think it would be quite useful.
You've got to consider that. Well, in Voyager, they did try and find a lot of wormholes.
Yeah, but at no point did they mention that they're flying to basically near the center of the galaxy, because there's a known wormhole that takes you from there to Federation space.
Well, maybe they weren't aware of it.
Well, they would be if the Enterprise had done the same thing 130 years earlier.
yeah, Kirk wasn't, very good at that kind of thing.
Well,
See,
Well, he may not have been the best at executing reports, but I'm sure that Spock would have.
But I mean, Spock was too busy, was mentally preoccupied.
Yet not after the mission was over.
Yeah, well, he'd had a lot to
Too
go
busy
to.
with his thinking.
There's
But
no.
the
I don't
mission-
think there's a valid excuse for this issue. There's also no valid excuse for the chase, an episode of TNG where the Enterprise clearly travels like across a third of the galaxy.
Was that the?
It's the
I don't
one.
remember
It's
that
the episode
episode.
where they talk
Conference?
about. It's the panspermia episode where there's this humanoid race that apparently injected some of their their DNA across all of the species.
Oh, the preservers.
I don't remember what they were
The
called.
one where there's the Klingons, the Romulans, and all. They all have to put their DNA together to make this hologram appear.
Yeah,
Yeah, the preservers.
I didn't remember their name, but the episode was called The Chase. It was somewhere in like season 6 or 5,
Yeah,
maybe.
I didn't think that was a particularly good episode. I was waiting for a full-scale battle between the Klingons.
Yeah, but
and
it
the
makes
Romulans,
no sense. It really goes into complete fiction where they start asserting things in the past about humanity, and it also is a little questionable because of the jump distance that they had.
Are you
Well,
upset that
you know,
science fiction talk goes into fiction?
Well, yes. I mean, so there's certain things that you can allow, saying that it's speculation, and it's still based on some reality of life.
You
But
have to take some theatrical
when you
license for all we know. But for all we know, that there could be other, like millions of aliens out there. Our DNA could all be the same for some mysterious reason.
yeah, but it's highly unlikely considering scientific
No, but
evidence
there's
of
no definite way
evolution.
to say that
Well,
enough
there's
of
no
this
definite
doesn't
way,
derail
but there's
the
certainly
story.
evidence of evolution into humanoid-type DNA. It just goes into the how would you say, human-centric ideology that always forms that says somehow we're special from all the other animals on the planet. And panspermia does that, and
We're
it's
actually
just not
not,
true.
though.
Well,
We're
that
just
episode
an
makes
evolution.
humanity less special.
Okay, so let me calculate the distance correctly again this time so I don't screw up again.
Yeah, I love how we just completely derailed the entire stream.
Well, yeah. 20,000. Okay, so I'm 6,000 away. 56.6.
The correct distance, actual total
Yes,
distance.
yes. 6,000 is a closer number than I gave you before. If you want, okay, 5,900 might be a little closer, but it's a hell of a lot better than I gave you last time.
Yeah, but do you have the actual distance?
What do you mean the actual distance?
How far away are you from Sagittarius? Are you?
I told you
5,900
5,900 light years. It's close enough. Anything closer than that is rounding error in the stars I can find anyway.
Anyway, 931.87.
Thank you. Was that with a 56.6 light year jump range?
55.76.
Try 56.6 because apparently I'm a little later or something.
Yeah, that's because you're not running on full fuels.
Yeah,
You,
well,
you had,
let's try it again.
What size of FSD upgrade are you running?
Oh, yeah, 55.39. There we go. Sorry. So, what?
980.72.
980.72? 980 point. You sure? 980 now. With a 55.39?
Yes, it's because there's now one extra jump you can make.
980, and I want to go slightly under.
Yeah, 980.72.
Yeah, I'm looking for one. 972. One percent plotting route. 2% plotting route. All right. What is it? Ian says, what is with the jumping range? I don't understand the question.
Why do you have that big of a jump range?
Oh, because I did an engineer mod. So
Which
yeah, so
grade?
I did seven level 5 rolls I attempted of engineer mods, and it gave me a 45% increase to my
Very nice.
optimal mass, which
That's
gave
max, isn't
me
it?
it's max without a great secondary effect.
Nice. Any bonuses or penalties on fuel consumption?
No,
Oh, lucky.
I thought so.
But yeah, my Cobra with the grade 4 and full sort of weapons and everything is running at something like 27.7. I could get it just over 30, I expect, with a max roll grade 5. But I just haven't been bothered to farm polonium for it.
Well, this calculation ain't going as well. Okay.
So, are you guys sure that the Alliance had nothing to do with Polaris being permit locked?
No, no. It may have something to do with a drunken binge I've been took in with certain members of the IPC, but that's classified.
Well, there's could be something there that the Prime Minister, his I forgot the word, the Right Honourable Prime Minister doesn't want anybody to know about.
No, but he might have something to do with Lava 2 and DSO 5C being locked.
Well, I think he could have something to do with it, given the history of the Alliance. No offense, no offense.
No, there's no history.
There is no history.
It was also a bad dream.
Pretty much. Come on, buddy.
Within 2 hours of coming on the stream, I've already offended everybody at least 3 times. I'm a terrible person.
Oh, don't worry, the admirals will get you.
The Council of Admirals are deliberating right now on a proper response. Okay, so this didn't work very well. I chose one that was 3 light years short, which I thought would be fine, and no go.
So what are you actually trying to calculate?
I'm trying to calculate a route.
Oh, using the in-game thing.
That's the way I usually do it.
Oh, why is it taking that long?
Because once you get close to the core, there's a lot more possible routes to run.
Okay, well, I'm going to restart the game because that
True.
didn't work.
I'm glad I didn't actually go through the core. I'm glad I went around it.
I'm going to restart the game and I'll try that again. I'll try and get you a more accurate number next time, Vectron. Maybe it'll go better. It's also possible I'm in trouble because I'm right next to the star and it's lagging because of that.
Did you remember to disable the routes?
Yep. Do, 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 do.
I have one final alliance question for the moment. Is it Mahon or Mahone?
Mahone.
Right. Is that the general consensus? Is there even a consensus?
Well, it's an Irish Gaelic name, so you should probably ask someone who speaks the language.
Oh, didn't know that.
It means bear.
Which
Roar.
makes Mahone the Papa Bear, and makes sense since the alliance is basically based in Ursa Majoris.
20.
Oh, very nice tidbit there.
Yeah, both Alioth and Mysar are main stars in Ursa Majoris.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
55. Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get. 980. So I'm at. Yeah, I'm at 19,990. So yeah, I'm basically about 5,900 away.
Yeah, can you believe there's plebs living in Seoul when you could live in Ursa Majoris?
Yeah, it's better. Do do do. Oh, buddy, this looks like a good one. 90% already. 95%.
You jinxed it now.
Totally. This one was 976.42.
Gonna go AFK for a bit.
that didn't work so well either.